And we heard you loud and clear that you liked the last one, and so we're here to do another dev update video. We're going to try our best to keep it a little bit shorter this time, but still go into what you're interested in.
Is this who's in charge of our game, dude? Maybe this is who Tazargo gets his stuff from.
We're extending the Winter Convergence event. Can you talk a little bit about that?
What do you mean you're extending it? I have all the patterns. I control the market for patterns right now.
Yeah, when we were, over the break, we noticed that people were responding in a really good way to it, and we thought that a lot of people didn't get the opportunity to play over the break, so we thought we'd leave it running an extra 2 weeks to give more people the chance to experience it and play it.
Wait a second. All right, I'm sorry, I'm pausing a lot. There's a musket, there's a rapier, there's another rapier, there's a sword, there's a pistol, there's another pistol, there's a bow, there's a shield. Where the hell is an ice gauntlet or fire stuff? I'm telling you, dude, they hate mages.
And if you just happen to be lucky enough to see a Gleamite meteor come in, it's like it was a wow moment. It felt really cool. Even the winter festivals, going over to those locations and getting those special.
Wait, are those the sets?
Even the winter.
Who do they think plays their game? You like the middle one? Did you see the belt? Did you see the freaking belt? It's a little heart. Fire? I hate you all. Even cooler, this guy's got freaking ornaments around his neck and head. This guy's an antler boy, and God knows what this is. This you're being a tree here. This lady's a tree. It's not even red and green. It's not even Christmas colors. Who have you seen one person in the game running around with a full set of the Christmas gear with the Christmas weapons? That armor would be so bad. That armor would be so bad. I am super excited.
All right, and now we are joined by Mike Willett, the World Experience Lead, and Dave Verifai, the Creative Director.
Yeah.
There's more weapons. We got a hatchet. I don't know what that is. Another dagger. They really like the daggers.
First question is going to be for you, Dave. What are some of the main features that we're going to be able to expect coming in January?
There's two main features we're releasing with January. The first is obviously Mutators. We talked about it a little bit last time.
Yep.
Mutators are a way to sort of enhance and make the expedition experience even more challenging, right? So there's 10 difficulty levels that players sort of climb through over time. And as they do that, not only do the enemies get harder, but we add new challenges like the curses. And what we're seeing in PTO.
Wait, let's read this. Blowback fire. Using ability depletes a global affliction. When the affliction is depleted, a zone is casted on all players, which silences players in this area. After the affliction expires, the zones detonate, dealing fire damage to players in a radius. Truncated. While silent zones are active, all players lose natural mana. Dude, they hate mages.
Mike, is there anything that might not be considered a main feature like Mutators that we should still be excited about coming in January?
Yeah, absolutely. So because Mutators are being released, we want players to be able to get to those locations quicker. So we've added 6 additional spirit shrines throughout Eternum.
Wait, that's a Void Gauntlet. That's a Void Gauntlet thing. That's like the thing you have on your waist when you're wearing a Void Gauntlet. Pog?
In addition to that, we reduced the cost of fast travel. So
right.
it won't cost as much.
That's a great change.
Okay.
So if you guys didn't know, if you capture the fort, I think is it Cutlass? But if you capture that fort, fast travel costs are 0. They made that change too, which is sick. That's going to be like a heavily contested fort. If you capture that, fast travel costs are 0, I'm pretty sure.
This one's for you, Dave. So why did we decide to introduce a new resource instead of just increasing the gear score? I know a lot of people are talking about that.
Yeah, that's a great question, and that sort of gets to the second main feature we released here, which is the Umbral upgrade system. So players will be upgrading their gear via umbral materials. And we did that rather than just sort of introduce gear that goes to 625 organically in the world. And that we didn't want to invalidate all the gear that people have acquired already, right? So people that have acquired their really cool 600 Legendary.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. I've acquired all my 600 legendaries, my really sick 600 legendaries. Yeah, 700k into rolling, by the way. No 600 legendaries that are good. Like, dude, I've said it multiple times. If I was a PvE player on this game, I would have quit a long time ago.
Now we are joined by Katie Kaczynski, the senior producer.
She's the Great Axe Hammer player, right? She's the Great Axe Hammer player? Or are they all Great Axe Hammer players? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, sweet. I already know, just from the way she looks, she walks into ice showers. She walks into ice showers every single time she plays, and then she's like, fucking hate mages. I'm nerfing them to the ground.
Requiring items to be gear score 600 to use Umbral to upgrade them was a bit onerous. Like, people said, hey, these are really hard to get. Sometimes you get bad luck, and you've been chasing for one for a long time. And if
Sometimes you get bad luck. Sometimes? Only sometimes, huh? That's a great point,
Scott
Scott.
didn't mention the weapon swap issue that there's been a lot of concerns about, primarily because that's not really a bug. We're going to go deep on that in a little bit with Dave Hall, as well as the weapon desync issue. We're going to have an update on that. There are a few more fixes.
Nice! Nice. Did you hear that, actually? That's actually good. Weapon desync issue. I love that.
We can talk about. We have the Outpost Rush. There's a bunch of fixes in Outpost Rush, but the one that people have been complaining about is the Brute's meatball attack
Yes.
is happening a little too
Nerf
often.
the meatball,
So
dude.
we're reducing
Nerf the
that.
fucking meatball.
And then,
it'll be more expensive to get the Brute as well.
Yeah, it'll be more expensive to get them. And then also we have the housing tax change.
Tell us the 700k story. I've rolled a 700k worth of gear, and I haven't gotten a single bis piece. A single bis. I've rolled 700k. Heavy helm, medium chest, light legs, light gloves, light boots, light helm, medium gloves, medium boots, heavy helm, heavy chest, earrings, amulets, rings.
There's a lot of bug fixes. There's not really one that's outstanding because this isn't a major
Weapon swap. There you go. There's the outstanding one. Weapon swap.
missing ingredients and recipes, mats, and searchability in the trading post for those items. They're doing a full
It's important, but it's not weapon swap.
pass on that. And then also perks and abilities. So
You've fucking... You need to focus on combat, lady. Listen here, Shelly. Shelly, you need to focus on fucking combat. It's so annoying when I get right close to somebody, I put down my ice shower, and they teleport 10 yards away. It's so annoying when I can't swap my weapon, and then I lose 7k health, Shelly. Wait, was I... That's not the right way. Shit. Okay, dude. Here we go. Here we go. Nobody's told me anything about Ice Gauntlet or Fire Staff buffs, so I'm kind of nervous here. I feel like they're not going to say anything, but...
But we have another Dave at the table, Dave Hall, the player experience lead.
Here we
so
got
this
Dave's.
question is going to be for you first. The Great Axe, the Rapier, the Fire Staff, the Ice Gauntlet, these weapons probably have the most discussion threads in the forums, with players thinking that they're too weak, other players thinking they're too strong. You know, how does the team feel about that?
That's a great question. Yeah, we have a lot of
All right.
feedback on these
All right, Dave. Let's hear it.
weapons, and we're constantly looking at it. And I think we feel like we're getting to a place that's very close. And we are going to be making some changes to these weapons, but they're going to be minor. So there's no major...
What do you fucking mean, minor? What about the major freaking nerf? Major nerf. 30 nerfs. What do you mean a minor buff?
Every PTR we try to introduce a couple balance changes, and like Dave said, I think we're getting
Just
close.
a couple, huh?
Balance is super hard, especially
Yeah,
in a game like
yeah,
that.
it sure is. It sure is, Dave. Sure is. That's why we just throw out 30 nerfs out there. Just a few. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
There's solo PvE, group PvE. There's small combat, then there's war. Like there's so many different modes. It's hard to get the balance perfect, right? So, but I think we're at the stage where we're going to be making smaller changes, letting them percolate, right? Like sometimes the small changes have way broader impacts than you think about in terms of the meta. So,
things that have.
I mean, I will be honest. That is good that they learned that.
Dave V, is there anything you can share about the future of combat?
Dave V. Shut
Combat
up.
that future weapons?
Wait a second. Does this guy have a hickey? Does this guy have a hickey? No wonder he's not freaking working on our game, dude. Yeah, Dave H out here. Yo, Dave H is out here, dude. Yo, look at that, dude. He's got a little hickey. Dave. But I swear to God, Dave, if this affects your work, Dave, you're fired. You're done. I'll cancel you, dude.
We have a backtick check on our weapon swap now that's going to really help with the confirmation that you have done a swap, basically. So when you hit that button, you're going to know that swap is going to occur, and it's going to be much more reliable
That's very
than
good.
it has been in the past. It is important to note, though, that we do not have instant cancels in for our swaps. That is a big topic for us and something we're not ready to tackle at the moment. It's quite a game changer if we did that right now. So you will still have to wait for the windows for the weapon swap, but it will be queued up correctly now.
And the open world, the environment of New World is really what makes it fantastic. This person said they'd love to see an arena built into the side of a cliff or a coliseum, similar PvP area where people can like watch other people fighting inside. Can we, expect to see some small-scale PvP arenas with like maybe matchmaking systems?
Yeah, I think just to start off, I think our small-scale PvP is one of the best parts of our game. It really shines our combat when we're playing that. And it's something we absolutely want to support. And we do have some things coming down the pipe. I don't know if anybody go a little further.
I mean, it's pretty early to talk about them, but I think,
Right.
arenas.
What do you mean it's early? What do you mean it's early? You literally need a little plot of land and just let us fight on it. Your game's going to die by the time that comes out.
Is something that we're looking into. I think if we do it, or when we do it, it will, likely be in a phased approach, right? Like we will release an early version of it that may not be as fully featured, and we'll continue to grow it over time.
But it is
Iterated on the
confirmed.
PT.
It's confirmed, dude. It's confirmed.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like I would like to be in a fixed where I know it's like 3v3 or 5v5 or whatever the numbers are.
Where's the 1v1? Wait, so do you guys type 1 in chat if you want a 1v1 arena? Type 2 if you don't. Yeah, that's a lot of ones. Dude, if they had a 1v1 arena, I'd play this game nonstop. Like I mean, okay, I already play the game nonstop, but dude, I'd enjoy playing the game nonstop. All right. Well, that's it. Confirmed arena though. I'll take that. Like and subscribe. And turn on that bell. Ring that bell. Get that bell going. Yes, sir, dude. Yes, sir.